So we're inverse proportion 1b. Now, in the previous exercise, we spoke about direct proportion. So today, this when two variables were lying in a straight line. Now we're talking about inverse proportion, where it's going to be a little bit different. The form that this equation takes is y equals k divided by x. We saw with direct proportion, it was y equals kx. Okay, so this was direct proportion. Now we're looking at inverse proportion. That's what we're going to look at today. Now, if we have y equals k divided by x, look at this equation here. If I multiply both sides by x, okay, if I times x to both sides, on the left-hand side I'll have x times y, and on the right-hand side I'm just going to have k. Now, what this means is for it to satisfy inverse proportion, the x-coordinate multiplied by the corresponding y-coordinate will always equal the same value. Okay? So what do we notice about this? 1 times 60, that's going to be 60. 2 times 30, that's going to be 60. So now we can start to fill in these other values here. Who can tell me what number has to go here? 20. 3 times 20 will be 60. 4 times 15 and 5 times 12 is 60. Very good. And just in terms of the context, all right, this is the number of people mowing the lawn is going to influence how long it takes to mow the lawn. If you have one person mowing the lawn, it takes 60 minutes. If you have 2 people, it only takes 30 minutes. 3 people, 20 minutes, okay? So we can graph that as well, all right? The graph of that would look something like this. 2, 3 is 20, 4 is 15, 5 is 12. So it has this kind of shape. This is a graph that's in inverse proportion. Okay, so part A, fill in the following table. We did that. Part B says, hence state the equation of the time taken to mow the Tennyson lawn. State the equation of the inverse proportion. Well, all inverse proportions take this form. Y equals k divided by x. All of them take that form. What's this value of k? K is always equal to x times y. We established that up here. K equals x times y. And for all values of x times y, it is 60. X times y is 60. Therefore, k is 60. So we have y equals 60 on x. That's the equation of inverse proportion to mow the oval at Tennyson. Okay, so in this next exercise, I might write a bit of a list up here just of questions that you must complete. The checklist is what I recommend, but I'll make a list of ones that we must complete before our next lesson.